NBC 15 weather with Chief Meteorologist Alan Seals, winner of the AMS Broadcast Meteorology Award.
Hurricane Delta is in the southern Gulf of Mexico, moving northwestward. And even though overall projections take it to our west, do not let your guard down for all the possible impacts that come along with hurricanes. Now, landfall projections based on multiple models still look like southwestern, maybe south central Louisiana, basically Friday evening, and then a steady motion heading into western Tennessee as we move into the weekend. Along that path, that's where the heaviest rain is likely. It could be 5 to 10 inches of rain from Lake Charles toward Baton Rouge, and then upward toward Memphis, Tennessee. For us, in the next 3 days, a couple, maybe several inches of rain. So right now it does not look dramatic for southwestern Alabama and coastal Mississippi or even the Florida Panhandle. Our overall threats here in the NBC 15 area are low, which is not to say they are zero, but they are low bit by bit. We do have to keep on watching. Right now, Delta's winds way down from what they were 24 hours ago. They were over 140 miles an hour, now 85, still gusting to 105. And the motion is still steady northwest at 17. It will move rapidly toward Texas in the next 24 hours and then likely pick up some strength and turn to the north and then northeast. So landfall projected right in the middle of that cone, but it still could be closer to New Orleans or closer to Houston. Either way, that puts it at a reasonable distance away from the NBC 15 area. And remember, that's where Hurricane Laura made landfall near Lake Charles as a Category 4. The remnants will go into Tennessee, and the threat of rain, flooding, threat of tornadoes also goes that way. Now, we are 24 hours away from landfall, and look at the possible error. If you pick a point in that forecast cone, it could be off by about 75 miles in any direction. And even at this point, the maximum wind that you saw projected there of about 105 near landfall, that could be 10 to 15 miles an hour greater or lesser. So still 48 hours away, it is not 100% certain. Here's the outline for the hurricane watch. In yellow, coastal Louisiana, southwestern Louisiana, a tropical storm watch east and west of that, not getting into our area. But we do have a watch for storm surge. Due to the wind that will pick up, we could see 2 to 4 feet of rising water above average high tide levels Friday going into Saturday, and certainly much higher across coastal Louisiana, 6 to 11 feet. Now talk about the wind. This starts Friday morning at 6 a.m. Steady winds along the coast, 18 to 20 miles an hour. Offshore, more like 20 to 30 miles an hour. And this is the day that Delta would be making landfall. By noon on Friday, our steady winds still close to 20 miles an hour. They would gust to 30. Notice that southeasterly direction. And then from Friday noon into about Friday afternoon and evening, winds start to go up 21, 22 miles an hour, much stronger offshore, closer to Louisiana. And then Friday night, midnight going into Saturday, that's when our winds start to go a little bit higher, 25 to maybe 30 miles an hour. So overall, we are not likely to get tropical storm force winds. For tomorrow, a few thunderstorms, but not much, if any, of a tornado threat. Friday into Saturday, though, as we are in the outer rain bands, that's when we could see some isolated tornadoes. That's mostly late Friday going into Saturday. So still, there are things we need to keep up with. Obviously, rip current risk is high. Don't get in the water. And we go into tomorrow with rain increasing through the day. Your radar now shows a little rain, but there's more in your 7-day tracker. 50 to 60% coverage the next 2 days, picking up Friday night into Saturday. And the good thing about Delta, if anything, once it comes in, it'll head out steadily.